Hello everyone, today I'm back for another Minecraft statue tutorial. Today we're going to be building Elektra from the Elektra movie that came out in the early 2000s. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. So to build Elektra, you're going to need mangrove wood, stripped mangrove wood specifically, stone button, red concrete, nether wart block, bamboo button, light gray terracotta, white terracotta, block of gold, yellow concrete, polished tough stairs, polished tough slab, polished tough wall, stripped spruce wood, white wool, and blue wool. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start Elektra off with a row of 8 with your mangrove wood. We are then going to do 3 additional rows on top of this. So 1, 2, and 3. Just go ahead and drag those up. Make sure to be placing them facing upwards, because if not, you're going to get, well, doesn't really look much different. Never mind. I mean, place them however you want. What we're going to do on this top row is we're going to place an entire row of stone buttons on them. For the next row, we are going to do 1 red concrete, 1 nether wart, 4 red concretes, 1 nether wart, 1 red concrete. We are going to take this nether wart up by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Same thing over here. On this top row, we're going to take it out, skip a block, take this one out as well. Place a red concrete in between there, just like that. We're going to fill these sides in with red concrete, and this side in as well. We're going to fill this entire middle section in with red concrete. Just like this. We are then going to take out our red concrete once more, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 red concretes here, with an additional one coming outward right here. We're going to place 5 bamboo buttons on these. And that is the front of the legs done. Moving on to the sides of the legs. We're going to do this side first. The side's a little easier. So we're going to drag this back by 3 with the mangroves. We're going to drag these stone buttons back. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of red concrete. And then we're going to do 3 nether wart blocks right here. And then we're going to do 3 red concretes and then 3 nether warts. Coming over to this side, we're going to do the same thing, except it's mostly going to be covered up. So we're not going to put too much. Let's do the stone buttons real quick before I forget. So there we go. Let's go ahead and put all that detail on there while we're here. So while we're right here, we're going to place actually, let's do the back of the boots just so we can get rid of the stone buttons. So place all those stone buttons there and get rid of those. We need the polished tough block. So coming back over here to the side, we're going to place polished tough here, and then 4 red concretes right here, and we're going to place bamboo buttons on those red concretes. We're going to place 1 red concrete right here with a bamboo button on it. We're going to place, how did I forget a material? Golly, man, I suck. I was on a streak of not forgetting stuff these past few videos, and I forget something. We're going to do 3 red wools right here. You need red wool, by the way. We're going to do 2 more rows of that underneath. Then for this next row, we're going to do 1, 2, and 3 just right here. And we're going to do 1 right here. And that will give us the side. That's her kind of, I don't even know. It's that thing that hangs on the side of Elektra. It's in like every adaptation over. While we're here, we're going to go ahead and place a polished tough right here. That's going to be her sigh that we will do here in a little bit. Moving along to the back, we are going to, for starters, connect or push these nether warts in by 2, 1 and 2, drag them up by 2, 1, 2, same thing over here. And then just go ahead and fill the rest of this in with red concrete. Like so. And then on the back, we're going to drag this red concrete to the left by 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to need those bamboo buttons again. Let's get rid of the tough for now. And then we're just going to go ahead and place bamboo buttons on those. And that will give us the legs completely done. So let's come back up here to the front and work on that. So for the front of the torso, we're going to do all of this before we move on to like all the detailing and stuff. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to do a light gray terracotta, 6 white terracottas, and then a light gray. Do this 2 more times. 1, 2, 1, 2. So there we go. For the next row, we are going to do 3 white terracottas, 2 red concretes, 3 white terracottas. Next row, 2 white terracottas, 4 red concretes, 2 white terracottas. Next row, 2 red concretes, 1 white terracotta, 2 red concretes, 1 white terracotta, 2 red concretes. Next row, 1 red concrete on the ends of the row, a white terracotta next to those, and then red concrete everywhere else. That sounds like TSMC. Next row, 1 nether wart block on the ends of the row, and then red concrete in the middle. Next row, entire row of nether wart. Next row, 1 white terracotta, 1 red concrete, 4 white terracottas, 1 red concrete, 1 white terracotta. Do this one more time. And then the final row, 2 red concretes, 4 white terracottas, 2 red concretes, which will give us this. So, I don't know how to say this without it being weird. We're going to give her some stuff. So we're going to place another wart block here and here, below these red concretes, and then we're going to place red concretes around those, which, yeah, there was no way to do that without it being weird. So I figured, and plus it looked weird if you don't put those on. So I mean, you kind of have to. So, anyways, we're gonna move on. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna drag these 2 rows of red concretes, or like this, and then this row right here, we're gonna start right here and drag all the way over. So you're going to want to have this. Then what we're going to do, this block, don't place a button on it because we're going to have to break it. But you're going to place buttons on every other block besides this one as well. So don't place them on the end blocks of that row. You'll see why here in a little bit. So that is the front of the torso. Moving on to the arms. The arms are a little bit different, but not too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 white terracottas and then 1 red. The next row we are going to do 2 red, 1 white. Next row, 1 white, 2 red. Next row, 1 white, 1 red, 1 white. Next row, 2 reds, 1 white, and then we're going to make the rest of the arm just white terracotta over here. Like that. Then for the other arm, the right arm, we're going to do 2 white terracottas, a red. This part's going to be the same, 2 red concretes, 1 white terracotta, 2 red concretes, 1 white terracotta. We'll do the 2 red concretes here, 1 over, just like that. And then we're going to leave a gap of 2, so 1, 2 with the white terracottas. Then we're going to do 2 red concrete, sorry. Then 2 blocks of gold, just like this. And then fill in the remaining 3 rows with white terracottas. So there we go. Let's do this side first. So we're going to drag everything back by 3. The one exception, we may as well just go ahead and break this block and just replace everything with polished tuff, because this is going to be her size. Like that. But then we can drag everything else back. So 3, 3, like that. So going from left to right on the side here, we're going to do a white terracotta. I'm going to move these closer together just to help me out here. So 1 white terracotta and then 2 reds. Next row we're going to do an entire row of white terracotta. Next row we're going to do an entire row of red concrete. Next row we're going to do 2 white terracottas, 1 red concrete. And then the entirety of the side of the arms are white terracotta on this one. Go ahead and fill in the shoulder blades here. Like that. Then for the other side, it's going to be very similar. The only difference is we're going to give her the armband that's on her. So 2 rows of white terracotta. We're going to do 2 yellow concretes in the middle of these golds right here. And then we're going to do 3 rows of white terracotta. Just like that. And then go ahead and fill in the shoulder blade. For the back of the arms, we are going to do from left to right on this arm first. We are going to actually break this red concrete and this one. I'm going to replace those with reds. Let's do that over here as well. Then we're from left to right, we're going to do 2 red concretes. Next row, 1 white, 1 red. Next row, 2 reds. Next row, 1 red, 1 white. We're going to do 2 rows of white terracotta. Then two blocks of gold right here. And then we're going to do white terracottas up here. And then on the other side, the exact same, just minus the band, the armband. And then we'll just fill all of this in. Just like that. And then for the back of the statue, you honestly, you can just fill the entire thing in with white terracotta because we're going to put all the hair back here. It's going to look a little weird for a minute, but this is a very revealing statue to begin with, so. Rated M for mature. We're going to do an entire row of red concrete right here. And then like we did on the front, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now back here, we can fill all of the blocks in with bamboo buttons. Just like that. And then with our stripped spruce wood, we are going to take the wood all the way down to this row right here. So if you want to, you can just place. So basically the inner 6 blocks are going to go down an additional row than the edge blocks. So I'll show you what I mean here in a second. So let's take all this up. So it's basically going to look like this. But she's got really flat, straight hair. So I don't think that's how Elektra is in the comics. I think in the comics she has black hair. And it's like all wild, and she wears that hat in the comics. The only reason I know that's because of Lego Marvel. But there we go. So this is what you should want. So now for the size. The size are actually pretty cool. I was pretty proud of these. By the way, why has Mojang not made polished andesite walls? They've made andesite walls, but they haven't made polished andesite walls. So I was going to use polished andesite for these because that looks more accurate, but we only have polished tuff walls. I mean, it's close enough, but I still would have preferred polish andesite, but oh well. Anyways, so let's come up here to the front, and with our four actually polished tough materials, we will begin. So we're going to place 2 polished tufts coming forward here, and then from there we are going to do 4 tough walls coming out of those. We are then going to do 2 slabs right here, and then we're going to place an upside down stair. This might be a little tricky to do. Yeah, just like this. And then on the other side we're going to do the exact same thing. Just like this. So this is what you should come out with. And then the other side is the exact same. So 2 tufts. Then we'll go ahead and just do the slabs. That's why we wouldn't place those buttons. Nope. Nope. There we go. And there we go. So, there you have it. Those are her size. I know what those are called because of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, moving on to the head, though. The head's pretty simple. So we're going to get out. Let's restart on our materials here. We're going to do white terracotta, red concrete, strip spruce wood, white wool, and blue wool. And that's it. So we're going to take these forward by 2 with the white terracottas right here. 1, 2. 1, 2. Connect those together. Then we're going to place 3 white terracottas. 1, 2, 3. Then 2 red concretes. Then 3 white terracottas. Then an entire row of white terracotta. Then we're going to do 1 strip spruce wood, 1 white wool, 1 blue wool, 2 white terracottas, 1 blue wool, 1 white wool, 1 strip spruce wood, if I can place blocks. There we go. Next row we're going to do 1 white terracotta, 2 strip spruce woods, 2 white terracottas, 2 strip spruce woods, 1 white terracotta. For the next row, we are going to do, actually for the next 2 rows, sorry, we're going to place spruce woods on the ends of the row, and then white terracotta in the middle. And then the final row is entirely stripped spruce wood. Like that. And then for the front, what we're going to do is we're going to place temporary block here and here. We're going to go up by 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Just like that. We're then going to place a temporary block here, 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 and here. So this shape. And then on top of this, we're just going to pretty much fill everything to the top, making her bangs. Let's get rid of these, and I'll show you what you're going to want to end up with. This right here. Moving on to the sides. We're going to, this is fine here. We're going to take this up an additional row right here. So 1, 2, like that. This block we're going to go up by 2, 1, 2. And that is the entirety of the skin on the sides. We'll do the same thing over here. And then the rest is pretty much just going to be spruce wood. So, words. Just like that. We will get rid of all the blue wools here. Place them here as well. Place them here. And then, yeah, from here, our job is purely just to build wood as the rest of the head, which is her hair, of course. So, yeah. Make the top, the back, and the sides that are remaining entirely spruce wood. And yeah, that's basically the whole statue. I've never seen this movie, by the way. If you've seen it, let me know. Is it good? I highly doubt it. If it's a spin-off of the 2005 Daredevil, I highly doubt it's much better. I mean, that movie wasn't horrible. It was just, you could definitely tell it was from a different time. That's all I'm going to say. And we'll fill in the top. Just like that. Like this, and boom. We're done. Alright. Let me get rid of those. And we will circle this, show it off to you guys. So, yeah, here we go, guys. That is Elektra from the 2000. I don't actually know what year it came out. I think it was like 2007. I'm not sure, but this is Elektra from her own movie. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. So yeah, so thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.